What I'm going to do in this video is to show you how we built up one of our sample presentations. So what I'm going to do is, this is a Repeat Signage main screen, and I'm going to click on Create New Presentation, and this area here shows me all the screens attached to my system. And at the moment I've just got one screen, and I've got a resolution of 800 pixels by 600 pixels. I'm just going to go ahead and click on Create, and then this gives me a blank presentation. We can shrink the menu to give ourselves a bit more working space. Now, the first thing I want to do is I want to change the background colour of the presentation, because I don't want white, I want it to be a nice purple. Now the purple I want was actually from a logo, so what I'm going to do for a start is I'm actually going to insert picture, and I'm going to start by putting the logo of the company, the fictitious company we're using, on the screen, and then I can grab the colour as I want. Okay, so pictures, I've got all my pictures I want for this data unit sample in here, which includes 4 house pictures and also the logo. So I'll go ahead and click on the logo, and then OK. So that's my logo. Now what I want to do is I want this purple colour to be the background colour. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to click on File and Settings, and background colour, I want to click on Choose, and we're going to use a solid colour, this one, rather than a gradient or a pattern. Now what I need to do is I need to pick up this purple colour, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to press the print screen button on my keyboard, and then I'm going to click on Choose Colour from Picture, Copy from Clipboard, which is the image I had a minute ago, and I'm just going to click on one of these purple dots here, and that grabs me the colour, and OK, and OK again. So now the background colour is purple. As soon as I click on OK a further time, that's set my background. Now the main point of this sample presentation is to display house pictures. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump straight in and actually use a flash banner control to display some house pictures, and then we'll sort of like build up the rest of the presentation around it. So I'm going to click on Insert, Flash Banner. Now I need to add a series of pictures to here for a start, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this Add button and Browse, and I'm going to choose this this building for a start, and give it a description. That was like an English country house, so I'm just going to say the location of that is in Windy Ridge. Price, let's just make up a price, say £5 million. You can tell this was recorded in England. And description, large country house and gardens. And I go ahead and click on OK. This transition effect is what happens to get to the next picture. Now I'm just going to leave it on cube rotate right, but there's 50 different transition effects you can play with. And I'm just going to click on OK. So that's added my first picture, and all I'm going to do is repeat that, just add a second one just for this example. Add. My file's on a local directory, so browse. Let's choose a cottage this time, and that's also in Windy Ridge, which is a fictional place. And well, it's a bit cheaper, so let's just go for 200,000 this time. Description, nice cottage. Transition effect, let's go for cube rotate left this time, just to differentiate things, and OK. So what I've got is I've got my 2 pictures, and I've also got some text attached, and I'm going to click on OK. And that adds this brand new control to our presentation. Now the next thing to do is to actually position that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a nice little border of say like 50 pixels around. Now this screen's only 800 pixels along the top, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to position that at pixel 50, and I'm going to make it 700 pixels wide, which then gives us a nice, I'm just going to shrink the menu for a second, it sits nicely in the middle. So we've got 50 pixels, 750, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to drag down this bottom bit until it looks vaguely right. Okay, so that's our main display area for this estate agent to show different buildings. Obviously they can have loads and loads of different properties in there quite easily, as you've seen. Now that's our main feature. Now what we need to do is around that is just to add things like the website address, the telephone number. We've also got this logo in the corner. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to drag this across a little bit so it just looks in the right position. By dragging, all I'm doing is holding down my left mouse and moving it in the same way as you do in a lot of different graphics programs. And now I'm going to click on insert. What we're doing now is just add a couple of text labels to sort of like put in the phone number and also the website address. Type in some text. So I'm going to put telephone. And clicking OK. Now the problem with that is or two issues. I need to widen this slightly to actually get it to fit the contents, so that's done. But then we also want the same background colour. We want the font to be in white as well. So all I'm going to do is double click on this text label control, go to colours, and I'm going to choose a font colour, and all I'm going to do is click on this choose button here, get the white one, okay, job done. And then the background colour, we want it to be the same purple as we had last time. So all I'm going to do is press a print screen button on my keyboard again, choose colour from picture, copy from clipboard, click on one of these purple pixels, okay, and here we go. You can see on the preview we've got what we wanted. I'm not going to bother changing the text or resizing. The only thing I'm going to left align this, which what I forgot to do. If I widen it out a bit further, you'll see that it's like centering towards this rectangle. So I'm just going to double click on there, choose align left, which you can see graphically down here, and clicking OK. The reason for doing that is this is at position 50 at the moment. So all I want to do is make sure this goes to position 50 as well. Maximise my menu so I can see what's going on. We've got the control wheel highlighted, and I'm just going to type in 50 into this box, and then it's lined up really nicely with the edge of this control. Now, if I insert another text label to do my website address, I won't have to faff around with the colours again. So all I'm going to do now is, because I've got that the way I want it, is I'm just going to right mouse click the other text label control and duplicate it. So that goes in there. It's just a really quick way of, once you set up your colours, then you can just copy and paste these things around. But we use like the duplicate command instead. And I'm going to double click on there, change the text to www. Property.com, and OK. Right, we've got something that looks like a presentation now. I'm just going to drag this menu out of the way again. Now the only other thing we need for this presentation is an RSS feed. So I'm going to click on insert. We're going for Flash RSS reader. There are several styles on this one which you can experiment with. This little box here, it's got user settings. You can change it to, like, say, preset 1, and it just demonstrates some different colours, different styles. Again, that's like a sort of drop-in effect. Preset 3, you can see it's bouncing. But there's two different sorts of RSS scrollers. I'm just going to choose number 2, which is a completely different design. Now the first thing we need to do is actually put in the address of the RSS feed. I'll just type that in. Now Repeat software do a free service called repeatserver.com, which allows you to go up and create RSS feed accounts. So it's worth sort of visiting that website and having a look at that and signing up for a free account. But I'm just going to put in the address of where my RSS feed is. Spell that correctly. Click on go. Get a load of things on screen. I know I'm going well. And OK. And I have to do a live preview. Yeah, let's come up with exactly what I wanted. Right, now the next thing to do is to change the colours, because at the moment we've got white writing and we've got like this grey colour in the background. Now we want to match this purple. So I'm going to go to colours, and And the background colour, click on choose. It's on gradients, which allows you to gradient between two colours, but I just want to go back to the solid, and I'll do exactly the same as I did last time. Press the print screen button on my keyboard, choose colour from picture, copy from clipboard, select the purple, which is a little bit of a faff, or you could just recognise these numbers. If you know that the colour you want is red 46, green 0, blue 99, you could just sort of type those in instead. Click on OK, that's what I wanted. Now the other thing I'll do is I'll change the item colour so that you have the title of the RSS feed sort of news item in white and the other one in yellow. So I'm going to click on choose, and I'm just going to change this one to a yellow colour. Right, and there we go. It's a case of positioning and sizing this now. So I've just dragged this down to where I want it to be roughly. Now I'm going to right mouse click, go to size and screen width, and then just drag this down a bit. And that's it. That's my finished presentation. Thank you.